Let's learn today about the basic parts and operation of a multimeter. Hello, I am Mrs. Hartman and I use this particular multimeter in my physics class. The simplicity and operation features of this multimeter make it my choice when teaching electronics. The basic parts of this multimeter are the display, probes, ports, and the dial. It's important to learn how to connect the probes to the port, and how to place the probes in the circuit to prevent damaging the multimeter. There are 2 probes and 3 ports. The selection of the correct ports depends on what you are measuring. This table simplifies the connections. Please take a moment to understand this table and how the probes should be connected to the circuit. I usually keep the probes connected to the ports as shown in this picture. When measuring current, connect the probes in series, not in parallel. If your circuit is not working, do a visual inspection to check for loose connections. If all connections are okay and your circuit still is not working, then check for continuity using this multimeter. First, turn the multimeter dial to the continuity sound speaker setting, then place both probes across your circuit components. If you do not hear a beep sound, it means there is a damaged wire or component in that section. The next 2 useful buttons on this multimeter are the hold and light buttons. The hold button freezes the display for a convenient reading and recording, specifically when the number is fluctuating. The light button turns on the backlight display for a better visibility. Let's look at what's inside this multimeter. It is powered by a 9 volts battery and includes 2 ceramic fuses to protect against overcurrent, one for the 500 milliamp port and the second fuse for the 10 amp port. In this picture, you can see how each fuse protects each port. It's important to have some fuses handy in stock in case you need to replace them. Now that I have covered all the safety features of this multimeter, we are going to learn how to use it to measure. Let's start with voltage. We can measure alternating voltage or AC and direct voltage or DC. Here are the DC voltage selection settings. The minimum DC voltage setting is 200 millivolts or 0.2 volts, and the maximum is 500 volts. Please take a moment to check this table for the range of settings. On the left side of this multimeter, you can see the Greek symbol omega indicating the range of settings for resistance. The lowercase m and the uppercase m after the number are prefixes or powers of 10 multipliers. Please take a moment to look this table that I converted the resistance range with prefixes to the real values. This picture shows the range of settings for current. The majority of settings use prefixes, including micro represented by a cursive U and milli represented by lowercase m. The maximum current setting is 10 amps. Take a moment to look at this table where I've converted the settings from prefixes to decimal places. A common question my students ask is why all numbers displayed around the dial settings start with the number 2. Please leave your answer in the comments section. And I would appreciate knowing if this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.